friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are working on Tevia's closet. So Tevia let me come into her house and take over her life for like a week.
About a week.
A week? Yeah. And we have Winnie here. Sweet little Winnie, also known as Remy, and Bad Baby. He's got lots of names.
All the things.
And he's going to make lots of appearances in today's video.
Yes.
He was our supervisor and quality control of this entire project.
But he might have, like, I kind of caught him snoozing on the job a couple of times.
Yes.
I don't know if you peeped that as well.
Yeah, I did. I did. Are you tired, Ram? So, Remy, we're going to have to talk about your merit increase for this year.
I think it's a little suspect.
Yeah. Tev had a situation.
Wait. So, it was an old closet. Like, this house was built in 2002. And I have learned from Kate, who is a designer who knows things, that plastic degrades over time. Yeah, and so it was like the wire, plasticky, clothes racks and all that. I maintain that the plastic had degraded. Kate and everybody else seems to think I may have too many clothes, okay?
Maybe it was a combination. In fairness, regardless of how many clothes you have, the plastic was not anchored into the walls.
Yes.
In studs. And therefore, the whole thing came crashing down.
Well, one side.
This long side right here beside me came completely crashing down. So, Tevia asked me if I would help her to plan out her closet and utilize the space to the best way possible.
Because I'm on a budget and I don't want to do the IKEA systems or all that. I got a wedding to pay for. So we thought this would be a cheaper alternative.
That, and this is the primary closet since Tev is getting married to Johnny, which also makes a couple cameos in this video. They will be kind of coming together and then putting this house on the market. So that was another reason for not wanting to put a ton of money into this project, but still wanted to make it worthy of being a primary closet.
Yeah.
Took a day, came in here, sat in the floor with our little notebook and our phones and our tape measure and checked all the measurements, and we set out a plan. A very detailed plan, if I do say so myself. So everything we got for this closet, except for the paint, was from Amazon. So I'll link all the components down below in the description box. And this is definitely a DIY-able project. I think anybody could do it. You just have to be patient and really take your time in planning and making sure all of the measurements fit in your space. We did really good at planning.
We did. From the measurements, all our measurements were right. We had an attic situation we had to navigate, and even planning the order of installation, because had we not done the shelves first, we couldn't have done them later, So I mean, it was a very from measurement all the way to installation, it was fully planned.
Yes. Hi guys. Okay, we're here at Home Depot. We are meeting Tevia and Johnny to get the boards that we need for the closet, as well as try to match the stain color of one of the things she bought has a piece of wood already that's got is already finished. So anywho, I think I just saw them pull up, so we're gonna go shopping. Yo, you into your Home Depot. Never seen somebody so excited. Yeah, we did. We got all of our other supplies here.
Now we're on a hunt for somebody who can cut.
Me cut.
Have you been watching RuPaul's Drag Race? So we got our English chestnut that matches our board, and then high gloss polyurethane, and then some black spray paint for the flanges.
Okay, wait. Get me contributing.
Okay. We bought 12-inch boards but needed to rip them so that they would fit within the industrial pipe area. Then we gave everything a quick sand to prep it for stain. I did enlist Tevia to do some homework So we took a trip to the hardware store. We got all the shelves and I put Tevye to work staining.
Yeah.
The hybrid rack over here does have some like pre-stained wood. Well, it's really a vinyl, but we wanted to match that as closely as possible with our shelving, and I think we did a pretty good job matching it.
Just so good. Was hi. Hi.
We did 2 coats of stain on each of the boards and then topped it off with 2 coats of polyurethane. This made sure that the boards were sturdy and scratch resistant. Johnny's mythology. You gotta roll closer to the ceiling, Johnny. Look at that gap.
You see how short I am?
Oh god.
Yeah, get that muscle in there.
Hey, help me. Don't get too close, Granny.
Okay. I'm just inspecting.
You inspect everything. Yeah.
The walls were painted a drab gray color, so we opted for the color Fresh Popcorn from Bear for a fresh coat of paint. Cleaning up. We got our second coat on. Done for tonight. We're gonna let it dry, clean up, and then start installing in the morning.
Hi.
Hi friends, today is closet day. We already put the boys to work. So we painted last night and we are going to do our best to install everything today. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna do our best. We're gonna do it. Like
it's gonna
going.
happen.
It's going in today.
It's gonna
Today
happen.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So we're gonna get started and have to carry up all the boards, but
Remy's ready.
yeah. Remy, are you ready? Are you gonna supervise? Are you gonna supervise?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, he's like, all right. All right, so we're gonna get to it and have it done today.
Today.
Hey, where's the stop finder?
It's in that bag.
Alright, I gotta make sure he works. He does.
Okay, we have set up the boards from bottom to top, and we've got them in order and pretty side up so that we know how to place them on the wall. We're gonna start on this wall. So the plan is to install a full shelf unit here.
We need 3 bottoms. Is that correct? You gonna paint this one? Did you?
Oh, I forgot to paint that one. My bad. We could go spray paint it real quick and then put it on last.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Wait, these are all the same. These are all the same, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
All the pieces are the same.
Yeah, what are we doing? Screwing
So-
Just screwing it like this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another piece. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. And then you just need this. That action here.
The shelving unit is pretty simple. It's just industrial pipe with connectors, and you use flanges to connect to the wall and to the floor. The hardest part was making sure that they were secure in studs so that the closet didn't fall again, and we didn't end up with the same situation as before.
Oh, that looks really nice, guys.
It's fine. We'll figure it out eventually. That's pretty
That's what I
good,
was
solid.
Wait. Not on our holes though. Alright.
There you
If
go.
anything, I'd rather have it not touch the middle one. Yeah.
Good call. That's a good call.
Due to the layout and spacing of this closet, we had to make sure that each of the shelving units were put in place in the appropriate order. If not, then they would be in the way of each other. So we started with this shelving unit because it was the tightest on the smallest wall. This allowed us to have it in place and secure before installing anything else. Yeah, I think we just thought it would be higher.
Yep. And then this. Well, if we put it up, that's level. up this one a little bit.
This shelving unit was a little complex because you had to make sure that all of your flanges were in the right place so that the boards were level and flat and didn't wobble on each of the pipes. We lucked out and had one of the flanges connecting to a stud. The rest we used solid anchors to help secure the flanges to the wall.
Set it down the way. Yeah. Think it looks good. I do too. We should do good. Here, bud.
Next up, we started to install the long rack that would hold all of the dresses and shirts.
You were like, shove it in.
Oh, that was Thursday, yeah.
Really shove it in.
Yeah,
And
you're being
then
too gentle,
and
yeah, I
he
did
told
say
me
that.
Yes, and he told me that the reason I didn't know. Alright, so, no, yeah, I think it's
Oh, so
all
there's
the way
no,
over.
hold on, and what about this board right here?
There's a top pieces. That's where our tall people are going to come in handy.
Oh.
And a step ladder.
This unit worked out really well for us. The spacing was just perfect to allow the drop-down attic access to come in between the two rods. We also had to enlist everyone's help to get this level and straight when installing. This is the only piece that we use that I think would be a little bit tricky with only 2 people. It spans such a long space that you had to have an extra set of hands and levels to make sure that it was all plumb and square to the wall. Just like the other unit, we secured the flanges to the floor as well as in studs where possible. Here we have Remy checking out my handiwork. The third unit to go in was this hybrid piece. It was partial shelves and partial hanging space. This unit was mostly for Johnny's clothes. Tevye has a lot, as we mentioned before, but it gave the best of both worlds. And this piece was great because you could actually flip the area where you hang the clothes and where the shelves are. I would highly recommend it. Last part to this closet puzzle was to install 2 hanging racks on the back wall. And now for the before and after. So all in all, I'm happy with it.
I'm very happy with it.
Yeah. And I will say another benefit to this type of closet system is the industrial pipes are much sturdier and have a lot more anchor points than the affordable plastic and builder grade plastic wire racks, if you will. So, and we did enlist Ian and Johnny to help us for the brute force of this project. And for Ian's height, because we did need 4 people to install some of this stuff. Some of it you could do 2 people, but I would say this long rack, you really need a couple extra set of hands.
It just made it easier. Like if you're doing it with 2 people, you could have done it, but there would have been a lot more cussing and a lot more fighting, and it just wouldn't have been as quick.
Yes.
You know, the 4 was definitely
helpful.
Yeah.
Overall, paint and all supplies, it was like under $1,000. So for a fully custom closet with ample space and storage, under $1,000 is pretty good. I mean, I don't think you can get out of IKEA or even the Alpha system for less than that. I mean, you tell me, what do you think? Is it gonna fit everything?
I mean, it's gonna have to. I'm also gonna have to, have a little purging project to make sure I have enough room for Jonathan. Currently this is his section.
Yes.
I feel like he's got more clothes than that though. So
We might have to explore another declutter and organize with
declutter
me day.
product, yeah. Slash fashion show, because you can't declutter and get rid of clothes
Without a fashion show.
Correct.
100%. So yeah, I think all in all it turned out well. Johnny seemed really happy with everything. Tevye seems happy with it.
It's great.
So is there a space that in your house that you need to declutter and organize? Or are you working with just builder grade storage solutions that
With plastic that has degraded and not the fact that you have too many clothes.
Right. Is
Yeah.
it time for an upgrade because the integrity is in question?
Correct.
Tell us below what space. Like, it could be a linen closet, it could be your primary closet. Is this a space that you're willing to tackle or you've been dying to tackle? With a little bit of elbow grease, you can definitely do it yourself. And, maybe phone a friend if you have some questions. So I will say during this, we felt that these were all really good quality. The only thing that I would advise if you do buy one of these products is to get your own quality anchors, because some of the anchors that we received were less than ideal and made for a couple of kerfluffles.
I think going ahead and pre-buying those would have been a good idea, just because you never know. I mean, anchors are a good thing to have on hand. They don't go bad. So, I mean, that was definitely my lesson learned on this, was next time pre-buy some anchors and just have some of that stuff on hand.
Mm-hmm.
And just count on the stuff that comes with, your Amazon packages to not have the greatest of anchors.
Yes, it's not going to be the best quality. We know it won't be, so pre-plan for that. If you liked today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and come back every Saturday for a new video. I upload at 6 a.m. every Saturday. And come see Winnie some more. He might be making some appearances moving forward. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.